Enough of enough of my shenanigans. Let's actually talk about this. Synopsis. So this game is called Whatever It Takes. By the way, for anyone joining in, remember that we are keeping track of the chat. Let's blop that out for real quick. We are keeping track of the chat and seeing what is posted regularly. Long story short, oh, I have another weird window open here. Let's close that for a minute. But yeah, long story short, we go by roll numbers based off of the results that are posted on our request form here. So please post your, if you can, please post your roll numbers on whatever game that you have submitted. If you're watching us right now. Other than that, yeah, pretty much we're just gonna play by order otherwise. Anyways, whatever it takes. Oof. Alright. Well, I may need water after this, but anyways. You have made a deal with an eldritch god, and you must meet his demands if you want to live. Well, okay. He requires you to make a sacrifice at a local temple to sate his cravings. If you don't, then you will die. Okay. You must gather your cult and convince them that everything is okay while trying to kill of as many people as possible. Okay. Control the activity of your people participate. Control the activities that your people participate in. Manage resources, last as long as possible. So it sounds like, long story short, there's no end to this game. Sounds like something Effigy 13 would like. Last as long as possible. Purchase upgrades, get rich, die. This is my first game. Yay, well done. And first game in general, outside of tutorials. Hopefully I did okay for my first attempt. It sounds like a construct game, and I will be a-okay with that. Oh, in case you're interested in playing our game, it's called Solida Amachianis. You can search it through either Frederica, Musa and Lestrala, J.H. Freeman, or Omiya Games usernames. Anyways, here, let's run the game. Oh, it's Unity. Made in Unity. Is this supposed to happen? It looks like it's a little cut off right there, but okay. Made by Somewhat Infinite Games. How to play? Okay. You have made a deal with the Elder God, blah, 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 blah. This is a rage bar. It will fill over time. If it gets too full, you lose. This is the suspicion meter. As your people suspects what you're up to, your god will get angry faster. Oh, okay. So like this game is kind of like Beyond Good and Evil in some ways. Farms. Each person at a farm produces 2 food. Okay. Woodcutter. Each person at the cutter produces 1 wood. Ruins. Each person at a ruins contribute to digging up gold. Progress lasts between rounds. Prayer homes. Each person at home has a 10% chance of having a kid. Tower. Every 2 people in the tower lowers your people's suspicion to you. Okay. Your people have needs and will require 1 food each day. 30 days takes place over 30 seconds. Actions are only performed at the end of the day. Try to get as much gold as possible before you meet your end. There's boots, upgrades move speed. Burn book slightly lowers rage. And housing increases birth chance by 10%, up to a maximum of half. Oh. That's okay. So here we are. We're gonna get food. I don't think I did that right. Yeah. Okay. Boots 5, burn book 10, and right now we only have 1 wood and 6 food. There's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. Okay, so that so far is working out. Oh, we're getting very low on food. Let's get them into the ruins so that we can make some gold. Oh no, people are being suspicious? I don't understand what this meter stands for. So far the rage meter hasn't filled up, so I guess I'm all good. So we should be making 6, and there are 6 people left, so we should even out. Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna see what happens. So far we found no gold. I'm still getting notifications too. How unfortunate. Don't want to make sure that I'm not missing anything here. Available population still at 0. That's kind of strange. I mean, are people really suspicious of what I'm doing right now? Really lost. Why is the suspicion meter so high? Maybe we just need to make 1 sacrifice. I guess I wait. We're gonna produce 4 food here, and there are 5 people. So we're gonna constantly lose 1 over time. And we have 0 gold. We have 5 people, so I think it's worth mining as much gold as possible. Oh, you have angered the god. You alone will face judgment. You're acquired absolutely nothing. Okay, good to know. Let's see if we can get more gold. And then I don't quite understand like the economy of this game and how with the number of population you're starting with, it's possible to continue playing. I acquired absolutely 0 gold. I wonder if there's a way to skip a day. That would be nice if there was some sort of control to skip a day. Population ain't increasing. I said the probability of 10, so I have a 30% chance of increasing the number of people. The economy is very difficult to comprehend in this game. Fix the end screen scoring, blah 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 blah. No other information. Maybe I should try the really stupid idea of, you know, just sacrificing everyone. There we go. You're the only one left and must face judgment alone. Okay. What happens if I just devote everyone to the wood shop? There, 6 people. Now beat that. Oh yeah, we got 6 wood. Let's get some boots. We'll need to make a ton of food for now. Alright, let's take them all out and let's put 5 here. And I think you need to sacrifice 1. Maybe this might work, I don't know. Let's make food. Yeah, I'd like a skip button. There's a whole lot of waiting in this game. Well, I have a 30% chance of increasing the population here. Maybe this all at once strategy is not working. Because going into the cottage is the one that increases the population, right? So how does... I'm not getting any gold out of this, it's so weird. I don't understand. I mean, the change in music is a nice touch. Maybe I need to, like, understand this. A speed up or skip with a bit. I took a couple rounds before I was comfortable with the game. Quick reference card might be nice. I'm not getting any gold out of this, and that to me really is bizarre. I'm very, 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 very lost. Okay. Each person at a home has a 10% chance to have a kid. Each person contributes to digging up gold. Progress lasts between rounds. Oh, I see. So if I wanted to be a complete jerk... So we're supposed to have... I'm gonna put 2 on the houses. We have 8 people, so that actually means that for it to be self-sustaining, we need to have at least 4 people on the food. Well, I think I'll keep it up to something like this for now. So right now this gives us a 20% chance of increasing. Increasing a population. Because increasing a population strikes me as the most important part of this game. Yep, there we go. We can drop that right there on the tower. Oh, there's 0 food. Okay, good. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. In fact, I want to put that more in housing. There we go. There. 1 in 10 chance of getting a new denizen. Oh, we got 10 food. That's unexpected. The getting the gold mechanic is really strange and not something I'm quite comfortable with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we started with only 6 this time. That's strange. Hard to tell how much progress is being made on the gold and whether it's actually worth it or not. I wonder if that information would have been useful. Oh, well. That should even out. Yeah, let's put you in the wood chipper. This is so strange. It didn't create a new person. I'm gonna say the gold is not nearly that important. I mean, so far, looks like the god is totally fine. Nothing eldritch about it. I should work on the burned books soon. Well, we're making food, so let's shift one to actually mining on gold. Housing, without a question, is like where I'm trying to aim at, because I think the increase of population in particular is going to be more important. But well. I mean, I guess absolutely nothing is happening, so we can wait for a while. Oh no! Quick, the person working on the mines! The background, the filtering is kind of an interesting touch there. I'm sure we'll survive this one. See, nobody got suspicious. And we're making more wood. Oh, okay, the filter's gone. Yeah, just gonna wait for a while. I don't think I found the winning strategy yet, but oh well. Yeah, we're moving towards, more wood there. Still getting absolutely zero humanoids. Meeples. I'm afraid this is like 30 minutes of us just playing this game, waiting for the timer to end. Oh, okay. I think it's gonna be fine. Yeah. It's gonna be fine. Okay, fine, I'll send one person. Just one. There. Yeah, then, the increasing the number of people starting at the base probability of 10 is a strange choice. Oh, well, okay, finally got that. We'll be losing one over time, but that's fine. I mean, I'm not too concerned at this point. What does the burn the books do? Well, actually, I could technically sacrifice the one on the tower and use the burn the books technique. Yeah, that's what I thought. Didn't quite work as intended. Oh, the suspicion meter never resets. Interesting. Well, I guess I survived as long as I can, and I'm still not able to figure out how to make these gold things. I might actually just give up on this, to be completely honest. Yeah, whatever. Here. I can send one of my goons over there. Oh, we're down to one food. Oh, noes. Yeah, the housing in particular is such a deal breaker to me because like there's such a very low probability of the population increasing. And like you would assume for a game like this, to have it balanced out, the whole being able to sacrifice people to keep your god happy mechanic, to make that sustainable, you would have to have a sustainable population as well. But I find it difficult to do that as of right now with just leftover people that you have. So like easy ways to really mitigate this problem is to make it so that the number of food that the denizens make could be increased. So instead of like every 2 units, it makes every 3. Because that means that for the food part, you need to spread out, you need to devote always half the population to that station. And the housing has a very low probability of increasing the population. So then I'm not incentivized to, sacrifice people or anything like that. I'm not incentivized to go to try making wood or gold. I am somewhat incentivized to pull on the tower now that I understand the mechanic a little better, but like that's currently where I stand with the issue right now. I'm just not. There's no reason for me to put any person on the gold and the wood side of things until I figure out how to get this part of the economy working. Like, on a serious note, let's just see what happens if I drop 4 people here and 4 people here, right? Well, technically we want 1 person at the tower. Right, so then I have a new denizen, so I'll put them on the housing, because increasing the number of people is by and far the more important aspect here. That means that I will be losing food by 1 unit, which is fine. And now I have no denizens, so I'm like, alright, well I'm just gonna wait this out then. I have 8 more turns. And then, like, I want to skip button because I don't want to wait for another 30 seconds like this. Let's put down food. So now we'll be evening out on food. And I'm going to devote that to housing. So that gives us 6 chances. And a 40% chance of actually getting a denizen or not. Alright, so I lost that coin flip. I lost another coin flip. Well, now I have to make a hard decision of dropping the housing probability to 30% instead of the original 40%. I don't know, like the housing, the difficulty of increasing a population at all is right now giving me the most gripes. And I don't think that was balanced out as well as the developers have hoped. Because like right now my focus is figuring out how to increase the population and increase the population only. Presumably once I have like over 20 people, then I can start devoting them to various different aspects. And worry about the sacrifice parts later. So this one's goes food. Because I'm constantly losing 2, and if that manages to spawn another person, I'm also devoting that to food again. Oh. Well, I may have lost a coin flip, but here's your sacrifice. So like, I should probably work on downloading the next game while I'm at it. Are there any row numbers that I should be concerned with? Oh, oh god, goodness. Oh, let's put that to food. This was kind of a bad game to start with because it's so much waiting. Fine, take your sacrifice. Be that way. Let's see if there are any notes so far. Shake a Dominus. Okay. So far, no persons. We only got 1 excess food, too. Don't really want to push the food situation. I don't feel good losing the coin flips here. Before I get to that, made for this, yes. There we go. So while that's running in the background right there, I mean, I'm just not going to care. I wanted to make a game based on evolution and sacrificing the weak to make a super race Spartan style. That's not how evolution works. I end up making a real-time strategy-like game because this way you can control and kill a lot of characters, which is needed to have enough generations to evolve. I ended up making a bare minimum, but I'm still proud of implementing everything, like selecting multiple units from scratch. I hope you have fun. blah 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 blah. Drag left and mouse, select units. Click left and mouse to the location. Click right, move to a location, but if enemy is in range. If a unit is attacked, it will automatically fight back. Dash R to reset the game because genes are random. Bad luck can give you a very bad starting position. Okay. I mean, I'll let this one sit out for another 2 seconds. Yeah, but social Darwinism is a silly concept. The pits in the bottom left, in the left bottom and the top right corner can be used to kill off units, but you can't fall into the opponent pits. The number on the top of the units represents their attack power. The longer a unit survives, the more its genes will affect the next spawn to units' attack power. The number inside the pit represents the average attack power of the gene pool. Simply said, the higher this number, the more chance of the next unit having a higher attack. More explicitly, the average attack power is determined by multiplying each unit's attack power by the time it is living, and adding these together and dividing by the total time lived. Also, a number of dead units are still taken into account with the time that they live, so the formula looks like that, with the A and T, whatever. The next spawning unit is determined as a combination of 2 units plus some mutation chance. The longer a unit has lived, the more chance it has to mate, and the more chance it has to parent of a newly spawned unit. Okay, be genetically superior. The average attack of your gene pool should be 25 higher than the enemy gene pool. Have at least 5 living units. Okay. Sounds like this population was doomed from the beginning. Fine, I'll drop my probability to 30. Happy game? I'm not happy with you. You take too long to play. Oh, there's Windows build, so maybe that might be a better option for me. There we go. Oh. Well, one of you can go there and one of you can increase my population. Did that download at the right place? Distribution mouse. Okay, apparently that worked. Oh, it's literally just an index. Okay. Well, so the HTML version is just the same. Alright, moving on. Oh. Whatever. I'm sorry, I don't have many positive things to say about this game. It's like, it's not the economy and the timer. So the timer is sort of fine if there was a way to fast forward it, but the economy itself needs work because it's not gratifying at all from the very beginning to figure it out. Alright, so I don't know which one I am. Which one am I? Left bottom and the top right corner can be used to kill off units. Number of the top of the units represents our attack power. I don't get it. I seem like I'm controlling the white. Not to mention the fact that the right click doesn't seem to be working properly. I mean, I get the sense that it's supposed to be left click then right click. So left click is to select a unit and right click is to determine direction that they run towards, but I don't get it. Oh no. I think R was to reset. There we go. I don't know what units I have selected, why, where they're moving. The UI just really needs a lot of work in my opinion. Control-wise, I don't see the benefits of this either. I don't see the benefits of this control scheme either, is what I'm trying to say. You lose. Why? Why did I lose? I don't know what I'm doing. Why did I lose? The controls are very difficult to comprehend. Maybe I should see where I am at with other games so far. Oh, right, I reclosed this. Oop. Probably for the good. Probably good for my own sanity. Yeah, I have no idea which units are selected. I was not informed which units I was supposed to move. It's not obvious to me which one I am. I don't know why I'm losing. I'm just so very lost. What if I just don't touch anything? Because in theory, the longer they survive, the better, right? Oh, the game sure is flickering. It looks to me like you only have a set number of units. Like, I know in theory it's supposed to be that, you know, the number of units increases over time, but it seems like at the very least you always have to have a minimum of 4, so... Plus, like, the dark units are not increasing their numbers in any way. So I'm wondering what's this whole spawning rate method is supposed to be calculating, because I'm not seeing it. Oh, well, okay, it just takes a really long time apparently. I got a higher number of units for whatever reason. I'm still not touching anything. increase the number of units I have. That's interesting. I mean, I get that the higher the number, the better, but like, then what am I incentivized to do with the higher number ones? Just keep them alive longer? Okay. I mean, let's just avoid combat altogether. The background color changed, at least that's interesting. The music is sure is something. I mean, so far my strategy of keeping everybody far apart from each other is working. Hey. I think I found an exploit. No. Level of evolutions, decades needed. 623. Okay, well, I guess I got a win condition without really figuring it out. Hmm. Welp. So, what were people's thoughts when we tried to make it last few streams where we don't actually, you know, when we don't actually rate the game on stream? What were people's thoughts on that? Would you prefer that I actually rate the games on stream or not? Why is this not showing up? Is this not going to show up either? No, this has to show up. That's strange. Huh. Nope. What's different about these two URLs? Taco Pill, who did not submit his Ludum Dare game, does not mind either way. Well, I don't want to move too far into this before determining that, because quite frankly, like, I don't want to forget my current thoughts and process on each of these. Well, I'm gonna bring up the title card anyways, and I'm just gonna say, hey, look, I'm gonna write this. So, da da da, do do do, 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 do. The game takes way too long to play. Problems I see immediately are the very low probability of increasing the population, which isn't good when the starting population is small from the first place. And the need to devote at least half onto making food, which further worsens one's ability to increase the population. I can already see myself wasting 10 full minutes just trying to build a population alone. 10 full minutes, that's 20 cycles. I'm gonna say 20 minutes because I definitely felt like I needed 40 cycles. Just to build a population, a larger population alone. As prior comments have made, a skip button would have drastically reduced my frustration. I don't especially think the number of houses, buildings one needs to manage is too difficult to understand. But then again, I've been largely focused on population control only. The mining and wood cutting buildings were extraneous coming from that perspective. Personally, I would have increased the probability of new meeple spawning, and also increase the number of food units made per meeple. I'm gonna go with meeple. I do otherwise think the sacrificing part adds an interesting twist to the regular formula. But it is quite frustrating at the beginning. That was my review for Whatever It Takes, and you did not see it. So I tried the controls were really bizarre in the sense that dragging and dropping a box would have been the most intuitive control scheme for selecting units, but instead the game required 2 clicks, and even then I wasn't too sure. Right click as go here was a bizarre decision in my opinion. I think a good old context menu on single clicks would have been a better idea for go here. I also had a very difficult time knowing what units I've selected, and initially didn't even know which units were mine. Due to this, ultimately, my winning strategy was literally running away from the opposing AI. Parentheses, and an occasional cheesing where I dropped a unit to the right, to the bottom right of the opponent number grid, making a lot of newly spawned AI units fall into the square. That's kind of an interesting statement about a population. Well, I'm back. Let's try Blight Tower. Is it an Unreal game? It claims it's WebGL, so we'll run this as soon as we get there. Welcome to Blight Tower. Your goal is to destroy the monstrous Blight Tower. Stand under the outpost to capture them and spawn an army of deadly capsules. Beware, the Blight Tower has a powerful blast attack that does heavy damage and turn your deadly capsules against you. Okay, don't die. So where's the incorporation of sacrifice? Simple. If you find yourself running low on health, shoot rockets at a nearby deadly capsule. There's a chance it will drop health for you upon death. Be advised, running out of deadly capsules will lose your game. If you played a shooter in 20 years, you'll pick this up no problem. Full disclosure, while the game is technically feature complete, I ran out of time on my wish list of audio and visual deliverables. Many assets are still placeholders, blah. All this is to say, I pushed myself more harder than blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's go. Can't leave the stream hanging. We've already played only 2 games out of the... we've already played like a full hour and 20 minutes, and then I've only played 2 games. Rules. Capture outposts by standing under them. Outposts spawn mobs to aid you. Sacrifice mobs have the chance to drop health. Blight Tower has a powerful wave attack that does heavy damage and make mobs fire on you. Destroy the Blight Tower. Okay. Let's see if, oh, okay. It's just left click. And you can only single click before, Can I not jump? These are outposts, right? Oh, okay. Cool. I just need to stand here. There. Okay, at least the visuals are nice. I'm going to cheese this. Watch your powerful attack, Blight Tower. Oh no. The bots remaining are decreasing in number very quickly. Oh, I lost. Very quickly. Okay. So what if... Okay. Are those the only 2 outposts? Oh no. Oh, there's an actual path to get here. Interesting. Why am I suddenly slow? Maybe I should be corner running. Or always running in diagonals. Oh my goodness, that's so loud. What happens if I don't even bother with the bots? Because it claims there's an attack, but there's no visuals or charge to indicate that's going to happen, so that might be really frustrating. Oh, it's decreasing over time by itself. Interesting. So potentially I can just cheese it. Oh, ouch. Where'd you bots appear? My goodness, the sound effects. The sound effects, oh, they're so bad. Okay. Kinda don't care. Why am I suddenly slow at this section? I don't understand. Alright, so cheesing doesn't work. How many towers? Like, what's this path right here? I would like to see a radar to letting me know where all these towers are. Okay, I bet you this is a tower I've already been to. The fact that you get shot from behind makes this feel very unfair. And the fact that there are many of them, for that matter. I should just shoot as normal. Like, this is the only outpost that I'm going to charge as regular. I shoot very slowly too, not to mention. And I can't hold down the left mouse button to constantly fire either. Alright. not gonna attempt to try that one. Yep. No, okay. Gosh darn it. Ah. Fine, it turns all outposts evil. I'm gonna focus on outposts then. Because I'd rather the bot count drop to 0 instead. Gonna assume that's the queue. Yep. No. Gosh darn it. I don't see what the winning strategy for this game is, to be honest. Because just not relying on towers isn't a very good one. Not to mention you feel ridiculously underpowered. Why make this difficult? Yeah, why is this so difficult? Okay, so these missiles travel through walls regardless. Okay, so you get hit due to explosion. I'm really baffled as to why this game is so difficult. Uh, and, and the boss is a complete bullet sponge too. I wonder if the boss, like, turning all the outposts to evil ones was actually a good idea or not, because it makes the game far too difficult for me. I don't mind the idea of having an outpost where, like, it spawns your bots and everything like that, but then to suddenly turn all your bots evil is a little too much. Not to mention that the Blight Tower itself has like a ridiculous amount of health, which I have a lot of questions as to why it's like that from the first place. And the fact that like the number of bots that are remaining contributes to your loss is something I'm not sure I agree with. It's just a strange decision overall. Yeah. Oh. Do. Actually, this was good. This wasn't. Uh, it's really dark in this room right now. Give me a minute. I think this game is far too difficult. Having all the bots turn to you was along with the outposts generating more evil bots was frankly overkill, especially on a game where the big bad is a bullet sponge. The fire rate is too small, too long to make the experience satisfying. I would have appreciated either all the spawn bots turning evil and the outpost becoming disabled, or the bots remain, or the spawned bots remained untouched, but the outpost starts spawning evil bots. And let me see if I read the instructions correctly. If you played shooter, running out of deadly capsules will lose you the game. While I understand the inclusion of this rule, I don't think it was a good idea to have an extra rule. Stating that losing all bots would make the player lose the game. I feel like the bots generation could have just been infinite. Infinite with limits on how many can be spawned at any one time, and make the objective more satisfying that way. The controls were mostly fine. I missed the jump, but then again, I suspect that would have broke the pathfinding. The fire rate is too long to make the experience satisfying. There are also no obvious tells when an explosion has a splash effect on you. Yeah. I want to kind of go back and then just say that really my biggest gripes, of course, is the fact that all the bots, there's a lot of bots and they can all turn on you, and that in and of itself is way too overwhelming. But also the tower itself is just has way too much health to feel like you're making any much progress. But it's fine. It's definitely one of the more competent games that I've played. Any row numbers? Making dinner. Be right back. Oh, interesting. Okay, so it has a download. Good. Let's download that in the meantime. I'm still waiting for row numbers. Oh, number 12. Okay, good. That will be Sacrifice Night. I will take on that request first, then. I don't know why it claims there are more messages, but okay. Sacrifice Night. Defeat the evil wizard at the top of the tower. Watch out, your soul meter is going down. Kill some villagers to get back. They won't mind. Oh, to get back some soul. A and D to move, space to jump, mouse to move and attack. Bunch of stuff. Yeah. Oof. Sacrifice Night it is. Our hero sets out to stop evil wizard who has kidnapped everyone. Oops. Well, this will not do. Back to life with you. Oh, there's actual sound effects. Cool. I'm giving you a second chance to stop me. I only require one thing, Sir Knight. Sacrifice. That villain is not very good at being evil. Oh. Human souls taste better. Well, let's play that. Oh, okay, so you have to actually slap them. Good to know. Slap the villagers, I meant. Oh. Darn. Let's go with a health upgrade. Yeah. Okay, so at least there's a simple upgrade. I appreciate the simple upgrade system. Well, looks like the soul meter is going down low. No, there's no way to regain health either. Yeah, let's max that out. Oh, okay, that's what happens when you run out of soul meter. Interesting. Yeah, damage upgrade, please. So at least I don't have to feel like I'm making very little progress, because this upgrading system really helps. I appreciate the adorableness of what's involved in actually killing a denizen. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll take another damage upgrade. Okay, so there's a jump upgrade somewhere in here. Alright, well, that didn't quite work out as I originally planned. Yeah, well, I'm gonna go with that. I would have appreciated a jump down from a platform move, but either way. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Alright. Well, I got a lot of money that way, so... Hey, jump upgrade. Soul upgrade. No, I can't do that. Jump upgrade is just too good. Nope, that jump upgrade was not good enough. Oh no. You're hungry. How about some move speed upgrade? Come to me, bats. I'm gonna go for these. Yeah, there we go. That was worth it. Jump upgrade. Is it hold space to jump? Oh, you can triple jump. Oh no. Oh noes. I'll take that jump upgrade because it's clearly too awesome. Ah, look at that. No! I'll increase my move speed then. No! Alright, well, my goal right now is just to get as much money as possible anyway, so... Yep. Ooh. So, it's actually kind of decently fun. It's a little shameful that you can only hit horizontally instead of vertically. Oh no. Soul upgrade, I guess. Sound effects are a bit too repetitive. I would have appreciated a little more variety there. Oh, okay. Now, I'm gonna fully upgrade my stats. There we go. This. Oh. Well, looks like I'm not gonna need all that then. Doink. Doink. Here. Congratulations, the evil wizard has been stopped. Also, everyone is dead. Question mark? Play more. Okay, well. I think I got the point. That was cute. I liked it. I really actually highly appreciate the upgrade system. That really helped the game a lot, in my opinion, because I can see this game being really frustrating in the sense of trying to make out what route you're supposed to take. But clearly, like, the game is designed with the ability to take multiple routes in mind, and the upgrade really helps to sell that concept. So I thought that was really interesting. I thought the combat could use a little more work. I know there wasn't a whole lot of time on it, so... But as a simple example, it would have been nice if when I whacked an enemy, that would have some sort of knockback effect, so that, you know, if an enemy is kind of approaching me, that after I slap it, I don't, you know, there's a clear tell that the enemy moves back a little bit, so that a second swipe, a combination for the second swipe can be made. Because especially at the very beginning where your sword is incredibly weak, I just thought it was really strange that was not an strange that like there was not an easy way of defeating said enemies. So that was something that came to my immediate mind, and I noticed. Um, it obviously became a non-issue afterwards when most of the swipes would just flat out kill off most enemies in one hit. But early on, it would have been nice to have a little bit of knockback. Um, in general, I think that it's a good idea to add a little bit of juice to combat. So that could have always been added in as a bit of a polish. Um, to me, I mean, I thought it was fine. Uh, the anticlimactic boss was certainly funny and interesting. And I did like the whole there are checkpoints where you have these little hostages that you can destroy to increase your soul meter. I think it's fine that there was a soul meter at all. That's a totally. I mean that mechanic encourages mastery, and I thought it was perfectly fine that was added in. From a platformer standpoint, it's relaxed. It's fairly simple. It's kind of designed almost like a maze with multiple different paths that you can take. A couple of S's mostly, and I mean, I thought that was fine. I didn't. I personally myself was not encouraged to explore too much. The things that I did want to explore more for were actual denizen checkpoints, which was always a good choice. But on the other hand, I thought that. Uh, on the other hand, I thought that was my only incentive to explore. There were a couple of monsters that you can kill, and when you do so, it gives you a heart. That was actually an interesting mechanic, but in general, I thought that hearts were very few and very far between. That was not really all that incentivized to attempt to, collect as many as possible. Obviously, once I got the jump upgrades, I just zoomed through the level, which I don't know. I think that might have been a little too overpowered. I know you gave it a ton of currency to make it much harder to purchase, so good on you for that and realizing how overpowered they were. But maybe 3 was a little too much. Maybe, at best you can get triple jump and that's it. Anyways, I thought it was pretty good. It's been requested that I don't rate on screen, so here it is, my title card. Yeah, I did have fun with this. Let's see, what comment shall I post here? Oh, the lack of boss was because you ran out of time. If I'm shrug, I kind of liked it without a boss, to be completely honest. Okay, so I'm writing, that was a pretty short and sweet platforming. I definitely thought it was cute, and the controls were nice and responsive. Graphics were very good. Music could use a little work. The part I appreciated most was the upgrade system and the maze-like level design. You have to go back, but I appreciate feedback a lot. Good job, Balgorod. He's like, level design. It did encourage the soul meter in particular. Helped encourage exploration in finding hapless victims, hapless villagers, let's go with that, and trying to map out an optimal direction in taking on the final boss. I feel the combat could have used a little work. In particular, I recommend adding knockback on enemies to make it much easier to combo them. As it is, when you initially play, the sword is too weak to defeat the enemies well. To defeat the enemies before they hit you. They walk into you. I know time was short in adding a boss battle, but then again, I thought it was charming that it was so easy. Same with the Gainix ending. Rock falls, everyone dies. End screen. Yeah, this was good. I liked it. It was fun. Any row numbers? I'm gonna try turning back the lights on the lights again because they just went out from me. Oh. I think I was on God's Wrath earlier, and it just downloaded. It sounds like a massive, wow, 294 megs. How large is it gonna be after it's extracted? Probably not by much. Well, turn on lights. Well, if there are no other requests, I'm gonna go right on ahead and start God's Wrath. Oh, it was originally called Volcano. Interesting. Let's go with high. And I do want this windowed, actually. Let's go with 1280 by 720 resolution. So that...
Sacrifice a chair for your god.
Oh no, it's taking over my... let me fix this a little bit here.
You are pleasing me.
Oops, that's not what I wanted. Game window, there we go. Properties. This is what it looks like to stream these. Volcano.
There will be sacrifice.
I mean, I got that. Press E to pick up items and left mouse button to throw items into the volcano.
I'm getting impatient, human.
Sacrifice a chair. Where is a chair? It's getting dark. I feel like the developers has not thought this through.
By the way, never displease me. It's disgusting. I demand you sacrifice a pink box.
Okay. That looks like a pink box. Okay, the grab is a little strange.
God demands sacrifice. Sacrifice a barrel.
What if I jump?
God. Sacrifice a chair.
Oh, okay. What if I tried to jump out of the village entirely? See? Now there's no boxes. Oh, there's a tree. See, this looks like a better place to go to. I like this. There's even a book. I can't pick it up. There's even a chicken! Chicken, we're going to the end of the world.
By the way, never displease me. It's disgusting.
I was apparently holding a chair without knowing it.
Good work, feeble mortal.
I kind of want to know what random things this guy drops. There we go. What are you gonna drop? Let me know what happens.
There will be sacrifice.
Yeah, I get that. That's really repetitive now. Oh, so they actually made steps so that you can actually climb back. Wait, is this using the old Unity? Yes, it is. Look at me jump.
Your God demands sacrifice.
Oh no, don't go, Anvil. Okay, so the chair is there for the purpose of making sure that it doesn't collide with you. And so you can just fly everywhere you want to. I like this filter. Keep it up. Oh no! Anvil, come back! The music is nice.
You have angered your God.
I want those anvils! Oh, touching the anvils kills you. Good. I can get out of here. It's the Unity broken jump script. Yeah! What happens if I make them angry by throwing random stuff in there? The answer is absolutely nothing.
Why haven't you sacrificed?
I don't know. Probably because I'm a goof.
You are displeasing me, human.
Ah. Oh no, that was not supposed to happen.
Your god sacrifice a pink box.
I'm going to the beach. Yeah, see that anvil?
God is pleased.
It's a hummin!
Oi. Oi.
Ah.
Oi.
You are displeasing me, human.
But I found a hummin. There seems to be no sacrifice, no consequences for sacrificing mom more than intended, aside from wasting material. More than intended instead of mourn. Come on, bring in the filters. I was excited about them. Plus, this is actually a good strategy because I wanted to know what's in this level. I now know there's an oi. And there might be even... Oh, there's cows that I can knock around! Look at that! See, I wouldn't have never known this if you, if I didn't spend the time to figure out where they all are at.
You have angered your god.
Don't worry about it. I'm just pushing around a bunch of pigs. Well, that's cool. See, I'm protected by the trees. That's always good to see. That looks like a pink box.
Oi. 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 Oi.
I am angry.
Good.
Oi.
I have only one more reply to that.
Oi. Oi.
Oh, I can Oh no!
You have angered your god.
I was hoping to achieve flight. Is it always just gonna slap at this point? Oh, it looks like a god's favor always stays at like a significantly low value, and that's about it.
Yourself from my wrath.
I mean, I am. I'm just seeing a bunch of anvils drop from the sky. But I can easily just stand next to a tree and then I'll be protected. Oh, okay.
Sacrifice a chair for your god.
Okay. And now to actually play the game. If you're asking, is this how I usually play, the answer is unfortunately yes. Oh, thanks. I always could use a compliment for doing absolutely nothing. Take that.
I demand you sacrifice a pink box.
So, I have a confession. A pet peeve of mine is fetch quests. I do not like fetch quests.
These sacrifices are delicious.
I just kind of had more fun screwing around with this pitiful overlord.
Sacrifice the barrel for your
This music certainly does not make me feel better.
Sacrifice a bed for your god.
Why is there a bed outside? Oh, okay. It's the lightest bed in the entire universe. Good to know.
These sacrifices are delicious. I demand a chicken to be sacrificed.
There's pigs over there. Chickens were over here. No fall damage, thank you, game.
You are pleasing me.
Yeah, chicken. Chicken. We're going to exploit Unity jump script. There we go. Good job.
A sheep is required for sacrifice.
Why is a sheep required for sacrifice?
Good work.
Thank you. I appreciate you not answering my question. It now remains rhetorical. I know that's not the definition of rhetorical, but still. Unknown geometry. These are cows.
There will be sacrifice.
It's not in here.
Your god demands sacrifice.
Where are sheeps in this world? Because this is clearly a cow. Okay, well, that's not it.
You are
Oh, there they are.
human. By the way, never displease me. It's disgusting. A pig will be next.
Oh, okay.
I'm getting impatient, human.
Well, I'll find a pig. I mean, it's right there. It's in Big Anvil. That's what you wanted, right? An anvil. Well, watch for the shadows, as they say.
You are displeasing me.
Don't worry, I can climb up mountains like no problem. See? This definitely feels like someone getting really excited with the Unity terrain tools.
Bring me a cow.
Oh.
To sacrifice.
Wasn't there one just now?
Your god is pleased. Sacrifice for me a human.
Okay, that shouldn't be too hard. There's no moral qualms right there. It's right here. It'll say oi to me all the time.
Sacrifices are
Oi.
delicious.
Oi. Oi. Oi.
Here we go. We're jumping every single mountain here. They don't exist. We're excellent mountain climbers. That's the lore.
Oi.
You win. Thanks for playing. Hold Alt F4 to quit. Okay. Okay. That was a game. You just win. Uh, um. Yeah. Well. So. My main reason for not liking a lot of fetch quests is because often the game feels like I have to read the developer's mind. And in particular, one of those cases that I experienced was figuring out where the sheep were, which was fine. There were many sheep inside a forest, and like I felt like, oh, that was stupid of me for missing that. And then the beds, like the beds just being off on the side in some open houses for whatever reason. And that to me didn't make a whole lot of sense. Like asking me to find a chair and then running into a house to get it makes sense. Pink boxes inside a house makes less sense, but at this point I'm trained to look into houses, and that's good. And then it's like bed, and I'm like, where? Because I don't remember finding them on the second story of a lot of these houses. So, I mean, obviously I figured it out and found it really quickly. Most of the game was me just exploiting the fact that I'm just trying to figure out what causes the gods to be appeased. I'm actually curious. Like, it looks like the for the player kill zone, at least, it's checking to see whether you fall off or not, which strikes me as an interesting question. Is it possible to just drop items off the edge of the world and appease the gods that way? Because I feel like that would have made just as much sense too. Anyways, I mean, the controls were fine. It took me a while to comprehend what the E key does, so that was a little strange to me. I did find it funny that you can make the sound effects play each time you tap E, and I don't know. I like even I like the fact that the meter, the God fear meter or whatever, you know, does have a minimum, but like the game doesn't, game over because you reach the minimum or anything. The only big problem is that you get a lot of anvils being dropped, and presumably with enough foretelling, based off of the shadows, you should be able to figure out how to dodge them. Not so great was the filters that started overwhelming your screen. I know why that is added in. It is an effective way of increasingly letting you know how dire the situation is, but it also obscures the view pretty badly. So, like, the shadows of the anvils becomes much harder to see. I thought obviously I exploited the Unity for FPS script because the FPS script was poorly written back in the day, such that you could easily just climb any single wall for no particular reason. So that was a neat way of me to exploit that. I actually kind of think the game was a lot more playable because I knew that was the case, and I could just easily shortcut the game. So I thought that that part I ironically thought was a good fun bug to deal with. But yeah, I like the game more than I expected. But I'm just gonna be completely honest. Like that, this game does not make me feel any better about fetch quests in general. But that's a me problem. It has nothing to do with anything else. Yeah, let's switch to the title card real quick. Putting down all these ratings here. Is the graphics all original? I have a feeling they're not. have a feeling they're not, and that makes me a little wary on rating that. Audio, I'm willing to believe. Let's go with the fun. That was pretty okay. I'm gonna hold off on rating on graphics because, like, I'm a little suspicious that this game is claiming that it created all original artworks. I couldn't find the chicken until it was too late. At first I thought all the details were in the background. Anyways, I appreciate the I appreciate that that it's not game over if the what is it, fury meter? It's God's favor. God's favor meter drops to 0. It makes it much easier to survey the entire level and confirm where things are before actually attempting to drop things into the volcano. I also the extra filters, while effective at conveying the direness of the situation, at conveying the danger level of the situation, often made it difficult to find things, let alone detecting the anvil shadows that could potentially kill you. The forest saved me, though. Mostly, I thought the game was goofy. Especially the poor Unity FPS script that allowed the player to scale mountains like mountain walls like they are nothing. Given the lax rules, it made it easy to appreciate the details put into the game. Cool. So with that, it looks like we're gonna head down to our last few. Post those row numbers. It looks like we're finally winding down to the last few games. I'll see if we, again, our stream ends at 6. So just to let you all know, if there are no requests, I will be playing the Tiodrem Reserve, but as usual, we try to prioritize on those who are actually viewing the stream to see if they have any suggestions for us first. Brr, brr, brr. Is there a... That's strange. They didn't select it. Wait. It's what? Tiodrem? Okay. There it is. Yes, that's the right one. Maybe I could use the same technique to find the Grasslands King. No. Yeah, there were a couple of games earlier that we could not find the Ludum Dare links to, so we could not actually rate them, and that made it difficult for us. Well, let's start with this. Tiodrem Reserve, a shadowy platformer where you start with a full set of abilities and are forced to give up one up as sacrifice to a really annoying ghost after each level. Just making sure I got the streams correct here. In case you're wondering about the title, it's an anagram for Reverse Metroid. Oh. Controls, arrow keys, move up arrow, jump Z, grapple hook X, fall fast C, and then grenade. Bunch of stuff. Alright, well, let's check it out. Whoops. Space to start. Oh no! Your soul was consumed. I hate it when that happens. Wow, I move very slowly. Oh, okay. No. Grapple hook is always on the, Okay, so that killed me. Z to grapple. Okay. C for bomb. Can I double jump? Oh, I can. Oh, okay, I got it. Something's wrong here. Oh, I like this environment. X to slam down on enemies. Okay, I got it. I hate it when that happens. Okay, well, we just keep going right, I guess. Hey, you! I'm your local vengeful ghost. Make a sacrifice. Double jump boots. Did I make the right choice? My soul was consumed, okay. Oh no! I may have made the wrong choice. Oh, hey, my double jump is back. Okay. Well, I'll try a bunch of stuff and see if, oh, okay. That's happened. Oh, the camera. Alright, well. I wonder, yeah, is there more on the top right here? The answer is yes, but it was very hard to tell. Oh, okay. Wow, I feel like I made a bad choice. The attack range of the slam in particular is actually really hard to tell, so I'm not sure I appreciate that too much. Not to mention the title screen is quite a lot to swallow. Okay. I don't like that as the only form of attack. I wonder if, I'm thinking to myself, like, the bombs in particular I'm not finding especially useful. Or the down attack, for that matter. I kind of take a very pacifist route anyway, so... Wow. I think this game tries one too many things. And I'm not entirely sure that it was a good idea. Really? I'm gonna get rid of the slam. It's fine. See how fine I am. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. There we go. Oh, okay. I'll go with grenades. That was a little too close for my own good. What? Oh, okay. Well, that worked. Okay. Wow. Those are evil. Well, they clearly indicate a bottom path exists. Okay, Wow, this is certainly much more frustrating than I originally expected. There we go. There. Maybe it'll be like Pooch. No! How'd that happen? Wow, really struggling to perceive the geometry of the game. Oh. I don't hate it when it happens a million times. Oh no. I don't think this will slot through. Yeah. Okay. No. Okay, so I can just push these then. Okay, I guess not. I'll go with grapple hook. I'm surprised I even made it through. Okay. Well, I'm less surprised I didn't make it through. At least the level design here takes into consideration that you don't have your power-ups. What? How am I supposed to dodge that? Not to mention the fact that it starts with this, so now I have to be patient. Yeah, there's no way. What? I tried taking option 2, and there's no way for me to get through that. There we go. No! What was I supposed to do there? I can tell this is going to be our last game. Oh, okay. There's now a thing. Please checkpoint this. And I know it. Oh, whoa, okay. Well, that was worth watching. What am I supposed to do here? What the heck am I supposed to do there? Okay, they added in ghost jumping, that's pleasant. I'm so confused. There's so many parts in this where it's like, oh, you sacrifice an ability, now good luck. And I'm like, what? Why? Let's see if I can cheese this. Nope. Okay, so I still have double jump. That's good to know. Wait, what? I made it to the end there, though. I'm just gonna keep holding right. At least it looks plausible they can beat this. What? Why'd that count? I think that the Z layering needs a little help there. Why? Alright, well, I don't... that went bizarre. At least the levels are getting shorter over time, so I'm not, like, too bummed, but I feel very... don't feel good with what I'm playing right now. I know what they did with the colliders on that press thing. Like, they probably put a collider at the bottom which detects whether your character hits it or not and considered that a hit. But like, if you're gonna do that, then at least make it into a spike, because that makes a little more sense. Why did that kill me? Because there was no visible ceiling there. That last part, what are you supposed to do? I somehow pulled it off last time. I think that was exactly it. I just didn't jump. Alright, so now I need to time my jumps a little better. What? Oh, okay. Hey, buddy. Tell me, where are you going? Well, at least this level is designed with you not being able to double jump and all that at the same time, so... Let's see if I can make it. Well, I've certainly made quite a significant lead. What am I supposed to do? You escaped!